Hey everyone, it's GreenEyedGuide, your favorite energy drink biochemist. This week we're going to focus on caffeinated waters. Today we'll talk about caffeinated water 101. So we'll talk about what is a caffeinated water, what are the health and safety aspects, and how do you know if caffeinated waters are right for you or which caffeinated water is right for you. So first things first, what is caffeinated water? Well, there is a spectrum of energy drinks. There's also a spectrum of caffeinated waters. So you have things that are just caffeine and water, and you have things that are caffeine, water, and some other stuff. So the legal definition of water is that it's calorie free. So once you start adding fruit juices and sugars to it, you have to call it a water beverage. You're not allowed to call it a water anymore because it's no longer calorie free. So in general, caffeinated waters are going to have caffeine and water, maybe some flavor, maybe some color, but not a whole lot of other stuff. So if caffeinated waters have simpler ingredients, does that mean that they are safer for you than an energy drink or another caffeinated beverage? Well, sometimes. So one of the concerns with energy drinks and safety is that all of those ingredients are interacting with each other, like caffeine and taurine and glucuronolactone and B vitamins and ginseng, etc. Well, with caffeinated waters, you don't have all that stuff, or you certainly have less of that stuff. So regardless of the questions about energy drink ingredient interactions, that's usually not something you have to worry about with caffeinated waters. So you would think that because caffeine is bitter, that caffeinated water products will have less caffeine than an energy drink, but that's not actually true. There are some caffeinated waters that have more caffeine than some energy drinks. So for example, this caffeinated water has, 80 milligrams of caffeine per 8 ounces, but there's 2 servings. This Red Bull has 80 milligrams per can. So this caffeinated water has more caffeine than this whole can of Red Bull. Just because it's a caffeinated water doesn't mean it's going to be safer caffeine content wise than energy drinks. Again, there's spectrums, so you can't apply all or nothing assumptions. The third thing to remember with caffeinated waters is that you don't want to have 8 ounces of caffeinated water a day. Again, that's a safety concern because of the amount of caffeine. But you probably figured that one out. That one's kind of a duh factor. So tomorrow we'll talk about caffeinated water and hydration. Does caffeine make you pee? Does caffeinated water really hydrate you? Can I have a caffeinated water instead of a Gatorade at the gym? Stay tuned for tomorrow and we'll talk about all of that wonderful stuff. But the last thing I want to talk about today is how you know if caffeinated waters are right for you. So there's 3 things. Number 1, are you looking for something that tastes like water? Or are you looking for something that tastes different than water? So what you're looking for taste-wise will really dictate whether or not caffeinated waters are right for you. If you are looking for something that tastes pretty similar to water, you're in luck because there's quite a few options that are just caffeine and water. But if you're looking for something that tastes more flavorful than water, there's fewer options, but you still have some choices out there. The second thing to consider if you're thinking about a caffeinated water is, are you trying to get away from the safety concerns of energy drinks? If you're really confused about all the science behind energy drinks and you just don't even want to deal with it, then caffeinated waters are a healthier option. Many of them are just caffeine and water, so you don't have to worry about all those other stimulants and all those other ingredients. Caffeinated waters can be a great healthy alternative to the stereotypical energy drink. But that doesn't mean that all caffeinated waters are going to be natural and artificial free. Many caffeinated waters will just be caffeine and water, so you don't have to worry about artificial colors and flavors and other ingredients. But that's not true for all of them. So if you are trying to avoid artificial sweeteners, artificial colors, artificial flavors, make sure you read the ingredients, because not all caffeinated waters are going to be natural and artificial free. I hope that this was helpful. If you have more questions about caffeinated waters, I'll be talking about them all week. So add your questions in the comments below and I'll try and get to them this week or at a later date if I miss your question. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I look forward to talking about caffeine and hydration with you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.